Hello and welcome to Mathematics with Simon. I'm Simon. Today we're going to look at a formula for the area of a triangle that uses the sine function. So if we've got two sides and then the angle between them, we can work out the area. So here we've got a triangle with sides A, B, C and angles A, B, C. And the area equals a half A times B times the sine of C, where C is the angle between them. Okay, so how's this derived? So the area is a half base times height. So here the base is A. I mean, I could have made the base B, but I made it A. So it's a half A times H. We know that's a fact. And do we remember how to prove that? It's not very difficult to prove, but always good to remember the proof. If people want it, I'll do a proof. Sine C is opposite over hypotenuse, H over B. Multiply both sides by B, that means that, and swap sides, H equals B sine C, and then so we can substitute for H up here. Area equals a half A times B sine C, which is the result. Okay, let's look at an example. So here we've got a triangle with sides 5 and 8, and the angle between them is pi over 3. Now, we could use the cosine rule to work out the other side. We've got a video on that, which we did recently, but we don't need that here. All we need is this side, and the angle. So it's a half AB sine C, so it's a half times 5 times 8 times sine pi over 3. 5 times 8 is 40, halved is 20. Sine pi over 3 is root 3 over 2. 20 over 2 is 10, so it's 10 root 3. 10 root 3, and the point is, but couldn't we have just used the old formula to do this? So the old formula would say area equals a half the base, which is 8, times by the height, which is h, half 8 times h. Then we'd say, okay, fine, sine pi over 3 is h over 5, which means that h equals 5 sine pi over 3. And then you substitute that in, so what you get is a half of 8 is 4 times 5. Sine pi over 3 is root 3 over 2, so it's 20 root 3 over 2, which is 10 root 3, the same result. So what we've done here is, instead of using the formula a half AB sine C, we've used a half base times height, and what that means is we've had to take more steps. So there's always a choice between using a more advanced formula or starting from first principles. If you use a more advanced formula, then you have to take fewer steps, but you have to remember the formulae, and also in some cases it's good to remember the proofs so you know how they're derived, although you don't necessarily have to do that. So as a mathematician, you've got a choice between doing everything from first principles and remembering fewer formulae, but then that takes longer, or remembering a bunch of formula, that's quicker, but there's more to remember, and also remembering the proofs is helpful, just to make sure that you're not going wrong. So actually, look, I hate it when you get this double underlining. We don't need this. So we have three formulae for the area of a triangle. The first is a half base times height. The second is a half AB sine C, and the last one is something called Hero's formula or Heron's formula. It's not actually on the A-level syllabus, but it's root S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. It's very pretty. S is the semi-perimeter, stands for semi-perimeter, A plus B plus C over 2. I hope you liked this video. We liked making it. You're very welcome to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'd love to hear your ideas, and most of all, I hope you enjoy your mathematics.